Get ready, 10 seconds, 5 seconds, start. Another equally important thing is about the division of the personnel of the services. In this matter, the States Reorganization Commission recommended that there should be uniform pay scales in all states. For that purpose, they said when the state of Madhya Pradesh or Karnataka was created or formed, there should be uniform pay scales for all these services, be they belonging to the old Mysore cadre or to the Bombay cadre or Hyderabad cadre. From the bill, I don't find any such attempt being made. It is true that to raise the scales of pay in Mysore means additional expenditure to be incurred from the state funds. But can we defer or postpone it or avoid it? I think we cannot. It is absolutely necessary to strengthen our administration, and one way of strengthening the administration is to have a uniform scale of pay for all the services from whichever area they might come. Otherwise, what will happen is there will be one scale for the persons who might come from Mumbai, another for those coming from Chennai, another for those coming from Hyderabad, while those from Mysore will have their own scale of pay. This is bound to create a lot of confusion, and in this context, I am sorry some political leaders in Mysore made the mistake of making a statement that they did not want the services from other areas, and if they came, they must come at their own risk. I don't know whether that statement was made after consideration. I hope it is not. Had they merely looked into clause 100A of the draft bill, that a statement would never have come to be made. You know, under clause 100A of the draft bill, the entire cadre of all the previous states and the present Bombay and Madhya Pradesh states stand dissolved, and a new cadre is being formed by the central government. That being so, I don't know how you can say that you are merely allowing somebody else to come. This has created a lot of bitterness, and a number of people have complained about it. The services in other areas are quite shy of coming to the new estate, and it will not be in our interest to keep back any service if it is an efficient one. It might be necessary to put in more specific provisions. We are going to have the elections very soon. If we want to successfully manage the elections, we must have an efficient administrative machinery at the secretariat level as well as the district level, and that would be constituted long before the election takes place. We have hardly a few months before us, and it would be absolutely necessary for the Home Ministry to give its attention to this matter and constitute the new services as early as possible. I hope the Home Ministry would give its best attention to this matter. This would also be necessary in connection with the working out of the 10th 5-year plan. A disgruntled or disorganized civil service will not assist you in implementing the 10th plan. I would like to say a few words about the division of assets and liabilities. You remember that in Mr. Wanchu's report, some specific recommendations have been made. Mr. Wanchu recommended, so far as the movable properties are concerned, a certain formula, and that was accepted in the Andhra Bill. As regards immovable properties, it laid down that such immovable properties and buildings located in places which are in the districts will not be taken into consideration as they are mere concomitants, but such government buildings which are existing in the headquarters like Madras will be taken into consideration. They will be valued on the basis of the formula that those buildings which have been built prior to 2000 will be valued at double the book value, and those that have been put up after 2000 would be valued according to the book value. This is a very reasonable suggestion. It is on that basis that the buildings in Madras were valued at nearly 7 crores rupees and odd. But Andhra, which was entitled to 36% of the same, was given about 3 crores rupees under Section 9 of the Andhra Act. Unfortunately, when we come to the state's reorganization bill, none of these provisions are there. There is no provision for assessing the value of the buildings in big cities like Mumbai, Chennai, Hyderabad, Delhi, and other areas. What is going to happen? Mighty buildings have been put up in those places at the cost of the entire state, and every part of the state contributed for them. Huge engineering colleges for the benefit of the entire state were built up. They are not in a position to make a gift. Another curious thing that happened is that in the Wanchu report, it has been said that they must be valued.